All right, what's going on, YouTube? We're gonna go over today's New York AM, so let's get into it. First off, starting off, we were higher time frame, very bearish, but I wanted to see some type of pullback before we continued lower, and that's exactly what we got right here. We had true day open, London above for some extra targets to go even higher. And we also swept all this liquidity to the downside. We were also overextended to the downside by like 400 points from London. So I wanted to see some type of pullback, typically into this 50% mark, but we never got the 50% of this range, which is totally fine. Or I have it the wrong way. Bang, bang. We never got the 50%. We were very close to it, failed right below. But yeah, so we passed a bunch of standard deviation levels. We were in a bunch. I didn't really, mark out any because I knew we were going to get a reversal at some point. And then we started to hesitate towards right before market open. We started to bottom out over here. We finally got the OTE of this 1 minute right here. OTE to the 50%, nice rejection. 1 minute change of state. Right there, stops below this low, and I targeted these 5 minute highs. Me personally, I was trailing up because I typically don't like being in trades into market open unless we're very deep into the trade, and we weren't very deep. As you see, we were like around this area, and I trailed actually all the way up to here. We were literally a tick from being stopped, and market price action just went straight up. We balanced out this range to the OTE levels, which was getting a heavy rejection, so I played it safe, trailed as tightly as possible, and got out. We got tapped out around here. Yeah, but we ended up reversing. Actually, I entered a little lower. I just entered off the momentum of this. I entered actually right around here. The momentum of the 50%. I don't think I waited for, I think I took 30-second confirmation, but the 1 minute confirmation was safer. That's what I signaled out to premium. And yeah, it went all the way to the 5 minute highs. Everybody went on premium. You could have also waited for this 5 minute, 5 minute OTE level to be hit. We got a 5 minute OTE right here, 0.705, nice rejection. Waited for 1 minute confirmation. Your fill would have been a little higher, but you still banged. This was about a 100-point trade. I caught about 50 to 60 points of the trade, and then we continued lower after we tapped into this order block, set this SMT on the 5 minute, swept these highs as well, and now we're continuing lower. Obviously, a low probability day. We had PPI at 8:30 and FOMC at 2 today. So obviously that's why market's choppy. This is definitely a day you should take off. I just thought it was an A+ setup, so I took it. Yeah, but other than that, guys, hopefully you understood what I just fucking said. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. We're so close. I think like 10 away. So subscribe if you haven't, like the video. And if you have any questions, join the Discord, free Discord in the bio, or just drop them in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.